It's your girl Manera,
Jessica W.
And Ayana.
and you're now tuned in to Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous?
Jonathan.
Why the fuck am I not famous? Cause I ain't naked. Chickens ain't got no style and straight brainless. Niggas rocking tits and wigs, so shameless. Meanwhile, we sitting here acting like we whack. Not hating, I'm just stating the facts. Girl, you know what doctor made her ass fat. True. Tommy T made their belly flat. Yeah. And all these niggas think that they can rap. Okay, I got this. I know they're funny. Brains and beauty, my mama ain't raised no dummy. Positive energy, keep them bad vibes from me. Put it all together, we'll be making all the money.
Why the fuck am I not famous? Ha! I ask myself every day. Tweeting, sharing, Instagramming, but still I can't get paid. So I hooked up with my girl. It's that bitch. We gotta get made because we got the brains, we got the jokes. So let's just start the show.
Welcome, y'all.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? From my Espanol, amiga, amigos.
You know, if you just say amigos, it includes.
Listen, see, this is I can't. Just can't
Can't
be
do
great.
shit.
Can't do shit in this house. God.
Guys, give me 1 second because I lost a silent library dare once again, and I have to text my mom that I'm having a baby.
Whoa. That don't say text.
Yes,
It
it does.
does.
It does.
It do?
It's a text. Yeah.
I have to text my mom and tell her that I am having a baby moose.
Yes, with a
She-
straight face.
Okay.
I mean, it can be a very straight face in some.
She probably gonna think the moose part was an accident
Hey,
and think you're just having a
mommy.
baby.
I'm having a baby moose. And I sent it on WhatsApp. Text messaging for the Caribbean parents.
Caribbean people in general.
Well, welcome to episode number 29 of Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous? Funny conversation with the dope
Pero
and
broke.
Whew, I had a rough motherfucking week, guys. You know what? A rough couple of weeks. I don't know if it's this fucking Mercury retrograde. I need it to be over. Can someone Google when this shit is over so that I
Sure.
know
I
that I
don't
can
know.
have
I'll
some
find out.
fucking peace in my life?
Let's look on Instagram and ask one of the
Astrologists.
astrologists what's happening with the sun, the moon, and the stars.
So during Mercury retrograde, Mercury actually moves backwards, and everyone starts feeling like shit. Not everyone. They say certain zodiac signs. They, what is the word?
Persevere.
No, some of them react to it differently. They have
Mhm.
different reactions. And this month, I have been feeling crazy with
Yes.
no explanation whatsoever.
The 20th.
Oh my God! It's over.
Bitch, you got one more day.
No, it's over.
No,
When?
it's not.
Today's
It's
not the
Wednesday's the 20th.
Oh, yeah, you got a day left.
It's over. Wednesday the 20th
And
is the
it
last
ain't
day.
until Thursday.
She's trying to speed up the days,
calculations was
right?
that?
To make it better, bitch. You got a couple more
You know
days
you
left.
still gotta wake
Just
up
yeah,
tomorrow.
just stay in the house, close the door, and don't
breathe.
don't do nothing.
Oh, whatever. Speaking of Wednesday, we know what day it is.
Hump Day, yeah.
Yes, it is Wednesday, and our Hump Day segment gives you an interesting, weird, unknown, or fun sex fact. And this week, we are going around the globe.
I've been around the world and yeah.
I can't find my baby. Yeah, that, all right. But we're actually going to take it to Japan. How do you say hello in Japan?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
In Japanese, is it
Yeah.
konnichiwa?
It is konnichiwa.
Okay, so konnichiwa, listeners. Oh, where were y'all Japanese antennas when
When-
the show started? Talking
Oh.
about hola.
Oh, sorry guys. You know I be trying to represent for the Spanish people, but konnichiwa.
Okay, so we're going to talk about some of the strangest aspects of Japan's sex culture. I'm going to start off with one.
Oh.
And they have a show called Orgasm Wars, right? And the point of the game is to make a straight porn star ejaculate every episode. And the most famous contestant of the program was a bar owner named Takuya, an average guy with the charisma of a leading lady. I don't know what that means. If anybody else wants to chime in, I don't know. But his point was to make a straight man orgasm. So he's gay.
Oh,
And in the show,
guess
he
I
has
didn't
to
finish the article.
In the show, he has to make a straight man orgasm. So he was like, the shape of a cock is the shape that I can make come. So he was very, what is the word? She's confident. I had a piece of tuna. I had a piece of tuna.
Really?
I had half of a tuna sandwich,
But
but it's not working. I'm
Okay.
really out of it, so I'm gonna need you guys to like get in the game. Get in the game.
You got to get in the game. What?
and help me out. But yeah, lo and behold, he did win. He defeated the time with 10 minutes left on the clock. So it was a straight man, and the gay man used techniques called the high-speed vacuum.
Because
and
that's what I was waiting for. How
and
did it happen?
the throat hole, and he was defeated with 10 minutes left on the clock. So what I want to say, I think this kind of transitions to the whole Tank situation when he said that a man is not gay if he got his dick sucked by a man, right? Once or twice, maybe even 3 times. What do you guys think? Because I don't know a straight male. I don't know a straight male that I've ever met that'll say it's not gay or that would participate in that game. Like he really had to.
He's really gonna say fuck out of here.
I don't know if y'all are thinking the way I'm thinking. I just want to know how you do the throat cold. I want to know how you do that move. Can we get video? Can we get visual on this?
There actually is video. The last time I put something very explicit on our Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous
Got
page on
turned out.
Instagram, it got deleted, but it did last for a while. Lasted for a couple of weeks. So maybe I'll post.
one
a
Well,
little-
guess what, guys?
a part
You
of
got
it.
to be more quicker than that. All right? You got to be able to catch it.
Word. So just hit that notification button on our Why the Fuck Am I
Turn
Not
on your
Famous
notifications.
page. Hit that button, turn it on so that you can see all the funny, crazy, explicit shit that we post before they take it down. Because they've been taking down a couple of our videos, and I don't
Yeah, and
appreciate
I don't
that
understand
shit.
why.
'Cause that's so
Instagram.
fucking
I'm about to make a
sensitive.
new social media platform for everybody.
Word.
And it's going to include GIFs and some other
GIFs.
shit. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Some other shit that we can't do now, like in text messages. It's going to be like that. Watch.
Or
And
maybe we could just have a Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous app.
Yes, guys, be on the lookout for that. BOLO, that is the abbreviation for it.
Okay, back to Tank. So what do you guys think? Is a man gay if he gets oral
He's
sex?
definitely fucking gay.
You think so?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with yes on this, guys.
Oh my God.
Fuck you.
First time ever,
For
Jessica
the
W.
first time in
Forever. I'm actually
Jessica
gonna
W
go yes with that.
agrees.
You know, because I feel like, all right. So here's my thing, right? If a man gets his penis sucked by a transgender who is essentially in the beginning a man, does
I don't
that
give a fuck. It's still a nigga in my life. I'm
right?
sorry.
But then it's kind of like if it's just a full-on masculine man that identifies like I am a man
Uh-huh.
and I'm getting my penis sucked by another man, I'm going to be along the lines of you gay.
So what I think men were saying, you know, women experiment in college and
and they're fucking gay too.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think
There's
that
no
they're still
borderline.
gay as well.
I
I don't think it's
mean,
a double standard.
I don't.
There is a double standard. You know
Yes,
why? 'Cause
in
if
their
women
head.
doing it, it's acceptable. Oh, she's just trying. Women doing that, it's okay.
I
No.
think it's okay for you to
No.
experiment and get your dick sucked too. You're just gay. Like, but it's okay. It's
No.
okay to be gay.
I
You're
don't-
just
But what if they didn't like it?
you didn't like it, but at that moment you were attracted enough to have another man either put their mouth on your penis or to put their penis in your mouth. You were attracted at that one time. So in that moment you were gay. For me, you can't delete.
Ungay?
Yes, you
You
can't delete your gay history.
Just like your whole history. You're always a hoe, bitch.
Let me get the whole fact. Let me get the gay facts too. Nah, I think that it is a double standard for women only because women try things out. Like if they have sex with another woman, it's like, oh, I'm not really a lesbian. I'm not really gay because I just tried it that one time and I
Yeah,
liked
you're
it.
But
and
to
it-
you, but
right,
to you,
but to me,
no.
personally,
A woman that says that to them, they might not be gay, but to me and my brain, it might not matter to her, but to me, you're gay.
right, because in my brain, I would say I'm gay. Like
Okay.
that's
You
something that I
participated.
enjoy. And even if it was me performing the act on a woman or a woman performing the act
I
on
don't
me,
care.
it is still
You
not.
accepted it.
Yeah, it's not what standard. It's not a woman and a man having sex. You're gay.
Back to
Standard.
Japan.
That's a safe word.
Back
You're
to
gay.
Japan.
I got one that is called Tamatoy scented oils.
Oh, what's that?
What?
So they have forbidden scents. Experience that smell one more time. Literally, that's like their slogan. Including girl armpit, working woman stocking, and of course, schoolgirl's urine.
What?
Oh yeah, this is serious.
So what are how do they make the smells?
I don't know, but somebody said this product does not smell like shit. It is purely the smell of anus. Do you know the difference?
What? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
I
I'm
guess.
Confucius.
It smells like butt, but not shit.
Okay, it says in 2012, the company decided to up the ante on the unsettling depravity, releasing the smell of a boy's anus oil. Wow. And that's when the spokesperson said this product does not smell like shit. It purely is a smell of anus.
The strong, musky perfume.
Don't forget
smell.
that word.
Real quick,
Don't forget
I know
that
you
word.
all know.
Tinged
Uh-huh.
with pungent odor.
But that's what I was gonna say. I know y'all know what boy butt smells like. Like I know if you have a son or a brother or
Yeah.
nephew,
First
you've
of
walked
all-
into their bedroom and you're like, it just smells like boy butt. Like what the
Nah,
fuck?
I don't know that sense.
You don't know the smell of
You
boy
don't have
butt?
brothers?
No. Mm-mm. No, I have brothers. I didn't grow up with them, so I don't know.
I never got that from my any boyfriends. Though.
No, I haven't got it from a boyfriend. Thank
It's
God.
always been my
Maybe
boyfriend.
it's like when
Cleaning up.
maybe when they grow up, you know, they start washing it. They start using the
Or
washcloth,
maybe I just like clean niggas.
opening their butt cheeks. You know.
But I also think that it's because they clean up before y'all come through. Hello.
No, but I live
I
with
do
mine.
pop-ups.
Yeah.
I do pop-ups.
Nigga, they bathe in the morning and brush their teeth.
I think older men smell like balls and not butts.
Yeah, my ex smelled. He smokes weed all day.
so he
his
smell like weed.
his ass literally smells like marijuana. Like
Really?
it smells like top line. Like, this is run.
Like
this
that
is
exotic
some
shit?
Good. Like this is wedding. Like this is wedding cake. Like,
He
this
got
is
that.
some kush
He
right
got
here.
that jungle cake
Yo,
asshole.
he swear to God, it don't stink. You know, I like the smell of weed, so it don't smell like it does. It's not offensive to me. It's not like it'll go bathe. It's like what? It's like just
That's so.
It's like,
weird
go
to
cleanse
me,
yourself,
'cause
bro. Like, go
I
drink some
dated
water.
a guy that has is a weedaholic, I guess, and he smoked a lot. And I can't remember. I know his house smelled like it,
Nope.
but never, or his jacket, but
that
never
shit came
him.
out of his pores.
Interesting.
It wasn't the I will say that it wasn't like, you know, when extractions come out of the body, it didn't smell like that.
I'm sorry, I have to get
What?
back to these oils because it doesn't state how they develop the smell.
I don't think they want to tell you.
But I want you to hear some of the new scents that are coming
Little
out.
sister?
So they are
Oh my God.
they are
Nah,
coming out
son.
with female students' periods,
No.
transsexuals' ass,
What is transsexual ass smell
and
like?
female students' squirt. Okay,
First
Japan.
of all, I feel like
What is squirt?
you know what? First, we spoke about that on previous episodes. Roll the tapes, and you'll be able to know what that's like.
I've never
However,
squirted, so I don't know.
comma, I also feel like that goes into the lines of like people selling their underwear, women selling their underwear, their socks, and stuff like that, and people
do that?
actually,
Yeah, but I can understand your scent being on your underwear, on your clothes. Y'all know all your shirts gonna smell like fucking onions. They could just
And
go
they
to
gonna-
the grocery store.
see pungent odor, bitch?
yes,
I'm gonna make millions. Guys, I rarely wear deodorant. Actually.
but
So
but
leave
she
me alone.
needs a clinical one.
Strength,
Yeah.
extra super
I need to actually see
strength.
like a dermatologist.
Oh God,
I just want to know how
okay.
they bottled that shit up. That's what I want to know.
All right,
I sent it to them.
we're gonna go to the fetish clubs.
Okay. Oh, cause you like those. Go ahead.
What?
That's your topic.
First of all, I like sex clubs. There's a difference.
Okay, so tell us about these fetish
Wow.
clubs.
Okay, so perhaps due to its generally what?
What?
This is when we paraphrase. Don't talk if you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I gotta paraphrase, guys. All right, so the city caters to hundreds of fantasies from more well-known interests like bukkake. For those, does anyone know what
No,
bukkake
I don't know what
is?
bukkake is.
Okay.
It's a city?
Word of the day is
Bukkake. Okay, so who's gonna look that up?
Oh, that's a fetish. I thought that was like, you know what? I don't want to be wrong.
Okay. So you,
Okay.
Ayana's gonna look up bukkake while you finish this one.
When you
Go
watch
ahead.
It's
too much
called,
porn and you know how to spell it already.
Sorry guys, I don't want to butcher this, but I am. It's a cuckoo, which is bondage, and
Oh yeah, I know this one.
Tomi,
Mhm.
which is eating sushi from a naked woman.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
people
So
like
basically, what this sex club, a fetish club, is, it has various different fetishes where you can
that. Explore.
explore. They have dusaki, which is dental dance. You know what?
You gotta come and explain.
Tell
Don't
us,
you
what
keep
do you
I'm
do?
sorry.
Let's go.
No, dental
She's
dam.
visualizing.
Yes, dental dam. My mom always told me, I don't care what you do after you turn 18, you can wear clothes that's like dental dam. I don't give a damn. That's so funny. There is
Saran wrap, my nigga.
kind of ugani, which is the inserting of eels, and
Into what?
I guess whatever hole you can find. And it's also, I said the hadusaki, which is the dental exam, wherein fully clothed women are given a dental exam for men and they watch in avid interest.
That's weird. Maybe I could be this
I wonder how much
contestant.
it costs to go into that fetish bar.
I wonder how much they get paid.
You know what? That's always your
bar.
answer. So they have access to over 90 different playrooms that they elaborately designed to mimic classrooms, offices, train carriages, and even sexual harassment meeting rooms.
Yeah, that's true though.
Wow.
A lot of people are into rape or like rape culture.
Really? And they
Yeah.
and they're
it's definitely.
But you
a
can see
fetish.
that on porn too. One
Yeah,
of
it's
the
definitely a
titles, one of the categories is rape porn.
I wouldn't consider them being real rape though. Like it just doesn't. Well, of course it's not real rape, but
guys, cause I'm like literally
not
holding
as-
my breath
I
as you guys
know.
are talking about that. Cause
I
I
know.
just feel like does this now make it okay? I mean, it's
not the
okay to
same.
have fetishes, yes, but it's like certain fetishes to me is kind of like questionable, such as a sexual harassment meeting room.
They know they're going to be harassed before they get in that.
Inside of what? Inside the room?
Yeah.
I gotta look into it. I gotta
Yes. I don't know how I feel about that, but it says that the clubs are accessible. The clubs are all but inaccessible to foreigners. So the only people that can go
These
into the
motherfuckers
clubs
don't want me to go.
are, they said, the foreigners who do not understand or know the rules disturb the Japanese customers. They complain and be difficult to communicate with, and they could possibly have AIDS.
Oh.
That's a fact.
Well, they do have. Well, one of the types of clubs or bars in Japan that does allow tourists,
Foreigners?
yes, are vibrator bars. So in Shibuya, the district of Tokyo, is the Vibe Bar Wild One, and their philosophy is see, touch, and feel. So for 3,000 yen, women and men, no, not women and
It's
men, women and
6,000.
couples can sample some of the over 300 domestic and imported vibrators. So it's literally a vibrator bar. It's almost like a museum of masturbation as well. So you can go, you can have drinks. Single men are not allowed in the club because they want to have a safe space. So if you are a man that wants to go into the club, you have to go with a woman.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I do too. And they do have
I like
English
it.
speaking staff to cater to foreigners.
To me, thank
Yeah.
you.
That's interesting. I like that because usually,
Shit.
like we spoke about last episode or one of our episodes, people don't openly discuss women's vaginas or masturbation.
Right.
And in this one, they said it's to help create a safe space to discuss sex and masturbation, traditionally taboo topics for women in the country. So they're like expanding their sexual horizons when it comes
For
to
women.
women, and I love that.
Yeah, because we're so shamed on.
First of all, how they clean it? That's what's number one on my list.
We did
How they
in
clean
our episode.
all
Tie Me
those-
Up, Throw Away the Key. We did ask Sir Dashington
So they put it in hot water?
how did he clean his, and he boils some. He also has a solution that they clean
Yeah,
it with,
disinfectant.
and a lot of the time they're covered. So. You ever went to the nail salon and they opened up a fresh new pack of
It goes into
Yeah,
it
nail
goes into a
utensils.
sterilization incubator, just like they do in like the dentist's office or
Oh.
No, but
dermatologist.
in the same nail salon, sometimes they may have plastic to cover their bowl, and then the next person is a new type of plastic. It's the same
Plastic.
thing. They have a plastic over the vibrator.
So after
That's
you
whack.
nut, they clean it up and then put it in the sterilization chambers,
Right.
and then they pass it down to me. So it's a chance that I may have a little bit of your cum juices on
Well,
there.
don't
still.
talk about that now,
And
because
then-
when I was you wasn't here for Sir Dashington.
No.
You were in Trinidad.
Jump
love
up.
that episode.
You missed such a good show.
Yeah, you did.
He was great. Maybe we'll have him come back again.
Have
Yes,
you guys
Sir
ever used a
Dashington.
vibrator?
Huh?
You guys ever use a vibrator?
I told you guys when I discovered the vibrator, I used it so much I had a stomachache.
Well,
oh yeah, you did.
I actually had this experience with my previous partner where he was giving me cunnilingus.
Okay.
And he used a vibrator at the same time and that was an experience for me for the first time. And I came
Amazeballs?
so hard. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I'm sorry, this doesn't normally happen. And he was like, yeah.
He felt
I'm
full
confused.
of
So
himself.
where did he put the vibrator?
So because
For
we
people
have,
who don't do either or cunnilingus or vibrators.
so here's an example. This area is my clitoris.
Okay, that's not, our listeners don't know what you're saying. So where did he use the vibrator?
Oh, sorry guys. Yes. So he put the vibrator on top of my clitoris, and then he would leave it there for a little while, rub it in circular motions, and then take it away, and then he would continue to eat
his
me out.
mouth.
Then he would go back, and it was like a back and forth, back
back
and
and
forth,
do this,
come
come back
back
and
and
do
do it,
this,
go back and come back. And shit, I didn't even last a good 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
The word of the day, Yana.
Bukkake.
All right.
So
Speaking of cum.
oh gosh, it's when a sexual practice in which several men ejaculate on the face of an individual woman.
Oh.
So what happens when they ejaculate on a man? It's
What-
the same thing.
Wasn't
Maybe,
that like
maybe
cream
it's
pie?
bukkake.
I don't know. Make it sound like male.
Well, all of these words are like, I feel like they're all origin from like Japan or the Chinese culture. So is it that Japanese or just Chinese people in general
how
are
about the
sexual?
Asian culture?
They have
Yes,
a
thank
very
you.
big.
The Asian
sexual
culture, are
culture.
they very sexual? Because I don't look.
Well, we
or-
can look that up and then
They
give
have
you
a
guys
lot
an
of
update
like
next week.
They're
Yes.
like super duper like into anime and public sex.
Yes,
like, it's a big thing.
I don't know if I,
Like the
you
sex
know how I like talk
exhibits
about my
and all their,
son
like
and his
explorations.
Yes, I was watching one of the animes with him, and they were very sexual, and I'm just
They
like,
always are though.
why are her titties out, Christopher? Like, what's going on? He's like, just watching the show. Like, like it's nothing. Like, whatever. But we'll look into that and we'll
Yes.
Oh,
give you guys an update next week.
It is a part of it.
Or if we have any of our Asian listeners, please chime in
Yeah,
on
send
why
us a-
the fuck am I not famous?
and let us know what
And
the
let
fuck
us
we don't know.
Yeah.
Drop us an email, a DM. And speaking of, to whom it may concern. So this week it is coming via the DM. So let me start off by saying I love my wife to death. She's sexy, smart, successful, and is a great mother to our 2 boys. Here's the problem. We've been together for 4 years. Our sex life is whack with WACK in bold capital letters. It seems more like a chore compared to when we first got together. We've had conversations about it, even brought up having a semi-open relationship, but she wasn't with it at all. She didn't speak to me for a week after that.
Really?
She thinks it's all good, but I need more sex, especially more fun sex. She doesn't want to try new things. She doesn't even keep her eyes open during sex. I really don't want to cheat, but I don't know what to do.
She don't want to fuck you. I'm very
my
sorry.
So it sounds to me, well,
That's
from the
terrible.
beginning, it sounds like he's trying to have open conversation because that would be one of my first pieces of advice is to have that open conversation with your woman
But
and
she's
say,
blocking him.
yeah.
She's
I
not
mean,
trying
I
to.
have so many different recommendations. So I feel like he mentioned that they had 2 kids, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know. You guys can attest to this. When you have children, your body changes. Things become
Yeah.
differently. So maybe that's something that's going through her head. Like, my body's not the same. Maybe she doesn't feel comfortable. So he can have a conversation more catering towards her body. Like, hun, let's go. Let's have someone come in for the night and let's do sensual massages. So that'll kind of get the juices flowing, and maybe it'll be like a private experience for the both of them, and then he'll be able to get it on.
I don't.
You don't
I
think
don't
she
think
wants to
that's
have
gonna-
sex with him anymore?
No, I don't.
I think that maybe it's just, and we said it last week in our previous episode.
I feel like in any relationship, you need to have communication first.
Yes, absolutely, but it could be time management. Maybe they don't have enough time. They got
But
2
he didn't
kids,
say anything about
work
time.
and stuff
he,
like that.
He said that
She got
I'm
mad.
thinking of the
he
woman.
still thinks she's sexy,
Right?
He's attracted
So
to
maybe
her still.
she's not attracted to him
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking
because
of it
the
that
whole
way.
eyes closed kind of thing when
Yeah,
they're
it's
having
like, I don't wanna
sex,
see you. It's
or
like
maybe
almost like you're-
they've been together for so long that some of that spark and that
Depleted.
Do you
It's
ladies
just
think that
lost.
when you've been in really long relationships that your spark can come and like
it happens.
simmer?
I
It
know
does
that
happen,
you
'cause I've
fall
been through
in
it.
and out of love. You fall in and out of like. There's times that I don't fucking like my boyfriend at all.
Yeah, I don't like
And
you, but I'm
then-
still gonna fuck you because I don't want to fuck anybody else.
You see me, when I'm turned off, I'm turned off. Don't
Right.
touch
Oh
me.
no, I'm still
Don't
doing
even
it.
eat. Don't even eat food.
No, like, don't even ask me. You hungry? You know I'm hungry. Don't talk to me though. But bring me a sandwich though.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
But I don't know. You see, I was gonna give some bad advice to tell the truth.
No,
Really?
don't
What
cheat.
were you gonna say? Don't cheat.
Don't cheat. Tell
Because
that.
black
tell
men
her.
don't cheat.
Well, he told her how he feels. He communicated it. He offered suggestions. I feel like find somebody else that's in a relationship too, and y'all just be secret lovers, and y'all just have a little
That's what
understanding
we are.
that that's all we doing, and that's it.
And then guess what happens?
And she gonna fall in love with your dick, and you gonna be mad.
Thank
Don't
you.
do
They
it.
end up falling in
That's
love.
a question that we can ask our listeners. Can you have sex without emotion? Can you just have a fuck buddy?
No.
Nah.
Is it good?
It's great.
If it's great, then I want you.
No,
For my-
but
Nah.
no. That's not the question. Can
Nah.
you just have a fuck buddy? We'll
Nah.
talk about this next week
Not
so
me.
that we can hear what our listeners say as well.
Because
I get too
but we're gonna
attached.
talk about it next week. So yes, I feel like don't cheat. Don't
Don't
do
cheat,
it,
brother.
Don't do it.
So what is he gonna do?
He's going to first introduce ways of making her feel sensual.
No, don't say sensual. Say safe. She needs to know that you are able to have a good conversation or be able to be
Which he's-
vulnerable.
which
and
Which
safe.
he's had
done.
before, though.
I mean, he's
No.
offered-
He
he's
had the
offered his
conversation.
he offered his vulnerability. He
Mhm.
offered his. He
Mhm.
needs to give her a space where she can offer her. Like, ask her a real question. Like, are you not attracted to me anymore?
Okay, what if she's
You know,
not?
be
What
direct.
if all she it says she's good with their sex life.
Hmm.
Like I said,
She's
don't
good
know,
with it.
sounds
What if
dry.
he's not?
He
Well, what if some
said-
people just are okay with vanilla sex, with regular sex?
That sounds really racist.
but it's not the regular.
It's
no,
not
that's what
racist.
it's called.
That's the term. Like
That's the
regular
term.
plain-
vanilla sex.
like
regular
pure
sex.
regular sex.
Just missionary, and that's it. I'm
When I
done.
hear vanilla, I hear white, and that's what I think of white sex.
Nah, I feel like he had, but the conversation that he had was to an open relationship, right?
part of it. Let me go back to it.
Right. So if that's the dynamics of it, if you come to me and we're in a relationship and I feel like our sex is, we have enough sex, and then you're like, nah, I feel like we should be having more sex and let's try to have an open relationship, I'm gonna be like, fuck out of here.
That's not what was said.
What did he say?
She's good with the. Okay, let's go back. Let me go back. It seems more like a chore compared to when we first got together.
Mm-hmm.
We've had conversations about it. I've even brought up having a semi-open
Okay.
relationship, but she wasn't with it. So that wasn't the only suggestion. It said even.
Okay, so he's made other suggestions.
Yeah, he
They
tried.
talked about it.
I think that maybe he should go back to the fundamentals of trying to reintroduce sexual things back into the relationship. So baby steps, do small things that, you
Go
know,
away, guys. Take a weekend to
Yeah.
Atlantic City, get
to that
drunk.
little place that
and then
got the
when
heart.
and then when they come home, it says she thinks it's all good. That's what it says.
That's terrible.
What if she thinks it's all good and he think he's not getting enough? Nigga, grab her fleshlight and have a nice day.
That's whack.
No,
You need to have
why?
a healthy.
I don't want no fucking fleshlight if
Yeah.
I got a whole bitch here. No.
You have to have a healthy sex relationship.
Yes, but if my partner is not hearing me and I'm saying to you
And you
that
know what,
I
I'm-
need this and they're not hearing me, then what am I going to do? I'm not going to fucking cheat. I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna go suck dick for some truck fit. Like, y'all not about to bother me with this bullshit.
Nah, I feel like I don't want to cheat. I don't want to do it.
Me, I don't want to cheat. Like, that's never my first. Like, that's not
Fuck
something
that.
I want to do.
Y'all know I'm lying.
I was quiet. When your real friends know that you fucking lying.
Listen.
I personally don't want
I'm-
to cheat, though.
I
Like,
don't.
that's not what
Okay,
I wanna do.
I'm going to say in my relationship, my current relationship, no, I'm not going to cheat because we have a healthy relationship where we speak about our
Right.
problems and we can speak about what's going on. But brother man,
Tell
fuck
that-
it.
Tell that.
Go
You
out
know what?
there and go have that secret love.
I don't know.
I'm still against the secret lover.
And then when she show up and you have the conversation, this is
Ooh,
Mr.
you know what? You
Biggs.
could do like,
how you
um,
doing, Mr. Biggs?
You could do
what the
what?
hell is
Show her-
going on? Oh,
Shut up!
Shut
up! It's okay. Show her like, I don't know, like if you're into porn, show her like a different type of porn. Be like, oh, I'm into this. Try to throw out like role play or something.
That's another thing.
Anything.
How do you even introduce? If you're shy, introducing like toys
Shy?
and stuff. Yes, there are shy people. Everyone's
with
not
your lover?
open sexual. Yes, a lot of people are not just open sexually.
I don't like
what
to
if
have
they
sex
want?
with the lights on.
Really?
Mhm. I don't like it.
Why?
Oh
Wait,
my
can
God,
we-
there was like that moment of silence. Jesus Christ.
So for me, I just feel like the person that you're with is supposed to be the person that you're so comfortable with. At least the right one, the right guy that you're with, the right
That's
woman.
true, because
You're
I've had
supposed
sex
to
with
be-
people that
you're
I'm
supposed to be
uncomfortable with. I'm probably just comfortable with having sex with them. Anything else, I don't even want you in my face.
Nah, I don't. And it's not that I'm
I'm
not
just saying
comfortable
I've
with
done it.
my partner. I just don't like having the lights on. It's weird to me.
Really?
Yeah, it's very awkward.
I like everything.
lights on,
Lights on, lights off, everything.
nasty spit
everywhere. All of that. All of that. Oh, you don't, Manera, you don't do spit?
I don't like spit. We
Oh my
spoke about it
God,
already.
Manera is so dry.
Actually,
dry.
it's the opposite. That's why we don't need spit.
First
First of all, we don't even spit on. I'm not
she
even
said
talking
she
about.
not even dry.
Well, as you may or may not know, I'm a flight attendant, and my girls are plain and simply fly. And in this segment, we give you a list of shit that just doesn't fly, whether it be on a plane or in real, everyday fucking life. And for our no-fly list, Jessica Weber is going to take it to the motherland of Africa.
Okay, guys. So down. Oh God, Jesus Christ.
Maybe we should have someone else.
I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't ready. Nah. So, in Africa, there was a woman that was exposed. She actually went to various various pastors hired her, and they hired her to come into the church. And while they were praying, they were saying to themselves, "Okay, I'm gonna pay you a certain amount of money. I'm gonna pray over you with you have some kind of deformity, and then I'm going to fast forward and make believe as though I've healed you." And I put "heal" in quotations.
So they all were in on a scam?
Yes, they were all in on the scam. This woman
It's always
collected.
Africans fucking
It was
scam.
over-
Some princess be in my fucking email talking about I
was
just won the
over-
lottery and shit.
It was over 5 Nigerian pastors that was caught actually using this woman and using the scam. So her arm is, or I don't know if she creates this deformity with her arm, and then they start to pray over her. And once they
bitch is
start
double
praying
jointed.
over her, then her arm starts to like become
Oh my
straight.
God, guys,
and
I'm looking at the video
and-
and it's crazy.
And by the end of the prayer, her arm is completely straight. They have healed her and everything is great again. Now, if I don't understand why people wouldn't understand why she was doing this, I mean, she collected over $1 million Nigerian dollars.
Wow. How did they catch her?
Well, they said that. Hold on.
Oh,
I ain't
because
gonna get to
obviously
the other
because-
part.
I'm never going to
You know,
motherfucking church.
you know why they caught her? Because she went to more than one different
Oh yeah, she went to
pastor.
7 different churches and performed
The
the
same
same
scam.
exact scam. So it says that I have been going to numerous churches since then. Whenever the pastors pray for me, I get healed. But after 2 days, the pain would come back.
Oh, she's
that's
trying to
her.
fix
That's her
it.
cop out. Like that's how she said because she got caught. They caught her ass, and that was her cop out. She
I
was
have
like,
to. I'm gonna post this page.
She
Just
was-
on our page.
and
Don't
she
they
was
have
like, you know,
severe consequences? Why they don't just chop her fucking arm off?
it's not even that. I feel like these pastors.
I'm pro chopping.
These pastors know what they're doing. Like that also goes to say like how real or how authentic is your faith? Like you're
Yeah,
presenting
that's-
this
There is no
fraud.
fucking-
So for me, like, if I don't want to get too much into religion, I'm a very spiritual person. I do believe in God. However, there are certain things that I don't
Condone.
not even condone. It's just not for me. Certain books. I don't have to go to church. Sometimes going to church will spiritually fulfill me, but it doesn't mean that I feel like it's a necessity for my faith. And it's because of this. I understand people, passing along the collection plate because you have to upkeep the church.
Right.
You have to pay the pastor. That's his job.
Right.
We're funding his job. I understand that. But then when you see, like, you have poor people and then you see, the pastor
Pulling up in
pushing
his
a
Porsche.
Rolls Royce, it's like, I was hungry that Sunday.
Right.
And I gave you my lunch money.
Right. I could have done without giving you that $5 or that $10.
Come on. You actually could have passed the collection plate
Oh,
to
did
me.
me.
Because
Exactly.
I needed that. So it's for me, I don't like when you play upon people's faith because
Yeah,
they're
that's the
coming in here and they're
worst.
completely vulnerable and they're giving because they believe that you are, transmuting their God through you, for them, that message for
They
you.
believed you were being pure, and you are not.
But you know what? Also, too, this also goes into. Did you guys see Kanye West 3 days ago?
I ain't watched that
Who
shit.
went to Joel Osteen's church.
I don't like Joe.
I don't like Joe either,
Ornstein,
so
so
I'm
I
not
didn't
he
watch it.
so what happened was he went to his church and he said a prayer and he came on the stage and he said a prayer. And people in the comments were reading him for filth.
Oh,
Reason being is so someone said that the prayer that he made sounded like a 5-year-old that was praying for food during grace. It
God
was-
is good. God is great.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, yes, amen. Eat it all up. That was our prayer, right?
That's the Bronx
So
prayer.
if you didn't go to what was Lucia Mary
Oh my God.
pre-K,
I don't know, but if you didn't grow up in the Bronx,
that
you
was
won't
your
know.
Bronx prayer. I don't know if that was supposed to be Spanish. So to any of our
It was definitely
Hispanic
Spanish.
listeners,
What the fuck did we just say?
what were we trying? At least what were we trying to say? Yes, it's Amino. Yes, it's Laura. Aduna, Ahmed. Eat it all up.
I know Aduna's dinner though, right? Or
No,
Right, comida is dinner.
comida. No, that's food.
That's
Comida
food.
is
Aduna is
food.
what? Night?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Afternoon?
No.
Sorry,
Yes,
guys.
it's
Y'all
Amino.
just inform me.
Yes, it's
We
Laura.
know we don't know.
I do
Don't
not.
hurt us.
Amen. I don't even know what we and I speak some some Spanish.
Yeah, but we never
I don't know
decided
what
to
the
look that
fuck
shit up.
that is. So we didn't
I don't
have
wanna look it up.
we didn't have Google Translate in pre-K, so we don't know what the fuck we were saying.
All our teachers were Spanish.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask you to refer to the comments for finding out exactly what they said. But back to Kanye. Kanye
Nigga, it was
basically-
not that funny.
It was funny. Back to Kanye.
come from? Deep in her soul.
I don't know. It did.
Go
But
ahead.
yes, Kanye went on stage and he said his own little prayers and they were just like, yo, this shit don't even sound real. Like it just sounded like you came on the stage and decided to say something and you're only doing this for a publicity stunt.
But I
because
don't
it
think
came
that's
out-
fair because, like me, I'm not the go on my knees, prayer hands prayer.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
can
doing
lay in
that.
my bed and think in my head, or I can just talk.
Yeah.
I can curse. I can pray however the fuck I feel like praying it. That is my
I be
prayer.
cursing. I be there. Yo,
between-
you not dead ass, bro.
No, for real, it's between myself and God. So, what's the right way to pray? I don't think that's fair.
I know he heard me. That's all I know.
So
Yeah.
my aunt is a very spiritual person, and he was in the living room, and he said, "Tanti, I'm talking to God right now," and all you can hear, "Nah, this is some bullshit, God." and she was like, everybody have their way of talking to the Lord. That is how he does talk to him. So this is how you talk to the Lord, Manera. I don't think
Word.
there's
And then-
any.
My mother be getting mad because I talk to her. Oh, I talk to God like that.
Right. Like, I feel like there's no specific way on how anyone should seal their prayers or how they make their prayers. It's really just a relationship that you have between yourself and whosoever your higher power is.
Right.
But I feel a lot of people feel like Kanye is only doing this for publicity because excuse me.
Cough.
His album has come out, and once his album came out, now he's touring churches. His Sunday service is getting
album is
bigger.
a gospel album.
It is, but they feel
and
like.
other gospel artists, they tour.
But what's going to happen after this album? Do you feel like Kanye is a gospel artist?
That's his business.
I don't feel like
He's
that.
just an artist.
They
I
don't
don't
feel
have to
like
be
that.
a country singer. I don't have to be a gospel artist. I don't have to be a hip hop artist. I am an artist.
I give
I'm
what I
creative
have.
and
That's
I
it.
give you my art.
He said
and
that,
whatever
though.
you want to put, whatever category you
said
want to
that.
put it in,
That's you.
is your business. But I am just myself and I'm giving you what I feel like giving you at the moment. So I don't think it doesn't matter if he wants to put out a fucking trap album after this.
Yeah, if he doesn't
That's
even
his
go back to
business.
gospel ever, it was just a stage in his life.
Well, we
honestly.
all
And that's what he felt in that moment. I just feel like we judge everything. Am I a
Like, he
Kanye
gotta
fan?
stay like
I
that.
think he is a musical genius.
Right.
I agree.
However, he
is.
come on, he does fuck up. Like, I think I think he's a musical genius and a political asshole. Like, there's
Yeah.
some things he should shut up
Yeah, just
about.
don't-
Shut
or
up.
whatever.
That was good.
But I'm not gonna say, oh, he's not a gospel artist because his wife is Kim Kardashian,
What
or
the fuck
because
got that to do with
or
anything?
because a lot of people have said that.
yes.
Because his wife is Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
And she is representation of a sex symbol.
Yeah.
So the fuck what? God
God.
gave me this. To
Oh,
be,
God.
I'm a sex symbol because God made me that way. What
Oh,
the fuck? He
Well,
gave me that.
She we all know that Manera is an artist. and she is sensitive about her shit.
I am.
Yeah, well, I guess
And I
she's
am, and I
holding
don't
that-
like when people put me in a certain box.
In a box, yeah.
I do whatever the fuck I want to do at that moment. One day I might be drawing on a pair of sneakers. One day I might paint on the wall. One day I might write a rap. All of that is art to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need anyone to say, oh, you're just a rapper, or you're just an illustrator, or you're just this. No, I'm Manera.
It just
Yes,
sounds
Manera,
like they're
say
being
that
very
shit.
ignorant.
I'm
Say it.
Manera.
Say it to the world so that people can hear it too, because I agree with you 110%. I am an artist, so I create art, whether that is drawing, painting, singing, rapping, fucking twerking. That is what I do.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can't sit there and judge me. I think that Kanye is also a musical genius as well too. He does fuck up. Yeah, man. Long time he does fuck up, but at the end of the day, he does create great music. Have you
Yeah.
guys listened to the album as of
I
yet?
have not.
Neither. have
I've listened to it, and it's something that I could jam to right next to Mary Mary after
Yeah.
he's done. It's really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't doubt him at all.
I
With
don't
his
either.
music.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
With the
with
music.
his music. I just feel like we should, when it comes to religion, we should just mind our business. Unless he making people drink the Kool-Aid.
Yes, mind your
Unless he got a
funky
collection plate
business.
going around.
Mind your funky business. Leave
me
him alone. When you see him, leave him alone.
Yeah,
Okay, but girl, did you hear?
What?
A 12-year-old girl. I just wait real quick. When y'all was 12, what were you excited to get for Christmas or your birthday or any kind of holiday? What kind of gifts were you excited to get?
I was excited to get my own my size Barbie,
Ooh, that's a big one.
Playhouse,
12?
Easy Bake Oven.
That was what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
liked Easy Bake
12
Ovens.
was easy.
Mhm.
I think 12. I think 9 was Easy Bake Oven.
Okay.
12 was like
Clothes.
12 was clothes.
I like
and
clothes. I
I
liked-
liked the press on nails. I was into that.
Me
I had the
too.
press on nails. I liked that a lot.
Well, this 12-year-old girl, Nathanan, I want to say her name right.
Let me see.
Nathananan?
Oh my god.
You sounded like me earlier.
Nathanan. It's Nathannan. All right? Nathanan.
Na, na,
Well,
na, na, na.
She is from.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, this 12-year-old schoolgirl from Thailand is nothing regular, schmegular about her. For her 12th birthday, she actually gifted herself, not a Barbie, not press on nails, not clothes,
Easy Bake
not a
Oven.
big Easy Bake Oven,
No, it's just
but
about-
a brand new motherfucking BMW.
Beep beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep?
Oh.
Stop fucking talking about her. She heard y'all shit.
Well, since the age of 5, she went to YouTube University. What does that mean? Like I say, she learned from the
Self-taught.
internet how to do makeup. So from the age of 5, she was getting paid to do makeup. She's a professional makeup artist.
Wow.
She has over she has hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and she is now successful enough where for her birthday, she bought herself a brand new BMW that she can't even fucking drive yet.
She don't even got a license.
I was literally thinking about something. I was like, damn, she can't even buy that shit. So who she bought it for?
Who's she
Herself,
driving it?
but maybe her daddy driving her. I looked up the legal age to drive, and it was like 18 or 16.
Wow,
She
she
so
still
she
got
still
time,
can't
yeah.
drive. Say she got time, cuz, but she's not driving that car. But she wrote, "Happy birthday to me. I will be 12 years old this year. I'm very grateful for everything I have so far, and I'm thankful to my fans for supporting me. Thanks for
Nathan?
all the well wishes. I wish everyone the same as well."
She also goes to.
I like her
She
standards.
participates in the London Fashion Week, where she collaborate with top makeup artists from around the world. She is career goals.
Yes,
Hashtag.
She
seriously.
definitely is.
Hashtag career goals. But also, this goes into the conversation of influencers.
She just fucked our why the fuck am I not famous?
Word.
All over it.
Why?
She
Because
just
you
sat on
didn't.
that shit.
Because you didn't do it. Plain and simple. Because how often are we online looking at YouTube videos and fucking doing it better than the people
in the fucking
online?
videos.
And well, we're not doing it, and they're
No.
making millions.
But also, influencers are making money. Like this goes to see, like, if you are out there and you feel like your winged eyeliner is the shiz naive, like, girl, go ahead and make that YouTube channel, sis, because you could be out here buying yourself a BMW or even a Range. Like, who knows?
Or even those. Look at those. It's the 2 9-year-old black girls
Oh, the
Who-
ones braiding.
braiding
hair. Mm-hmm. people are making money doing things that like. Did you guys ever think about like when being our age and just previously like that the world would be like
What
the
it
way
is?
it is today?
No, I wish we
Where-
had social media
Never.
when I was younger. So y'all
Yes.
could have seen my fucking crossover.
Yes.
Because we didn't have YouTube when I was playing ball.
Yeah, we didn't.
So they have.
Oh, you were talking about basketball?
yeah.
I thought you was talking about like your glow up, like your crossover.
It's actually
To
the
bec-
opposite.
Nah, you hear old people saying nighties,
Ring out.
and nighties. I want to show y'all what I did.
And wait, do you guys still have baby pictures from when you were younger?
Ayana does.
Or video?
She
Shut the
was.
fuck up. You have baby pictures.
I have
too.
like no, seriously. This has been a discussion in our household as well,
And they
right?
get mad at me like I had something to do with this.
Everyone, I feel like chopped liver. I'm like my older sister is the middle child, and she calls herself the black sheep. I think she makes herself the black sheep,
Is that the one that never comes home?
the one that doesn't shut up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I love her. But I think
We
she
love
make-
you.
But I feel
You're
like
still annoying.
I kind of was the like, oh, she's there. She's gonna. Oh, she'll do what she needs to do. So
How?
who
You're
cares?
the redhead, cute one.
No, yeah, I'm the one who's like expected to do things on my own. Kind
You know why? Because you were so independent and you knew what you had to do, and you're very gifted as a child.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't need nurturing.
Love.
We understand. Yes, we
I was
understand.
So
watching that
back
today,
to the
too.
pictures.
All right.
I may have 4.
4 pictures of when you were younger.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't got. I,
and we
I got
have
a couple.
and we
too.
have 4,000 albums of Tweety
Almanacs.
and Tweety Dumb. My younger
She's
brother
talking
and
about
sister.
her younger brother.
They have albums of pictures, and I have to be like,
I literally just said
Mine.
almanac and realized that wasn't.
almanac. I
What's
told
an
you.
almanac?
A calendar.
It's
So-
a calendar, not a photo album. My bad, guys.
Yeah, so we were. What was the discussion? We were discussing. Things that. So you guys know that infamous cat meme. With the woman from was one of the Real Housewives or whatever, and she's like such and such, and the cat's like, nah, nigga. One of
Right.
those. So I was making one. I was the one where she was like, it's crispy, and I wrote, it's cripsy.
That's
right?
how
because
West
Trini
Indian
say
people say.
crispy as cripsy,
Yes.
right? So we were thinking of other things that our parents say, and mommy would say phlegm.
For phlegm, as in mucus in your nose.
No.
For
What are we talking
film.
Film.
That's what she was
Come
talking
on, film me. Come on, film me.
Oh, come. This is back when we had cameras and you had to put the film in. Go and get the film from the room to
and
put,
put
in
it
the
back
camera.
in to refill it.
Or you're going to see that film in the movie. Nigga, the what?
Yes, and my mom. So the Chinese restaurants when they come right before the New Year's, they give you all a new calendar. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, let me go ahead and put the almanac on the wall." The what? The almanac.
Word of the day. Second word of the day.
It's almanac.
It's almanac.
The West Indian way of saying calendar. But speaking of West Indians, right, and into our why the fuck am I not famous topic, and kind of go into working hard and becoming successful. She is from Thailand, and I think people who immigrate.
Migrate.
No,
Migrate.
migrate.
What is it that you're trying to say?
Migrate?
Say it in a normal
I am
sentence.
trying to say, I'm hungry and I need more than half a tuna fish sandwich.
People who migrate.
Third word of the day, sandwich. That's really how I say it.
Sandwich.
I work very hard when I'm speaking on this show to say sandwich. Like that's a lot of work from my mouth to do because I really say sandwich in real life.
Salmon.
Nah, nigga,
I
ain't saying
decided to make myself a sandwich.
But yeah, so what was I trying? Okay, so immigrants, I feel they come to this country and they work harder than Americans when it comes to building a successful life for their family. What do you guys think about that?
I totally agree.
I agree 110% with that. They do come here and they do
Work their asses
asses off. But a lot of people don't feel like that's fair. They feel like they just come to the States for a better life. They work really, really hard. And then they go back home and they enjoy what they reap what they sow. They enjoy
But
what
why
they
is
sowed.
it that people from other countries can see what they can get from the United States and see what they can get from the U.S. and do it? What makes Americans not? Is it laziness?
It's not laziness. It's expectations. It's the expectation of, okay, so I am an
help.
American. So I know that I can get this help. I know that I can get that help. I know that these options are available to me.
Right.
So I am going
have
to.
opportunities.
Right. I'm going to basically use these
Yeah,
opportunities.
but I have the same opportunities as, friends of mine. They own about 10 different delis in the city,
And I just
and they came from Yemen.
they
and
have a different work ethic. They know they see that.
But that's
they
what I'm
see
saying.
Americans
Why?
as lazy.
So being American born, I'm the first American born in
I'm
my
gonna be
family.
honest, we lazy as fuck.
I think that Americans are lazy.
We
I
lazy.
think that we are complacent in what we have. I think we're spoiled to a certain extent. Like
Way
we
too
know,
comfortable.
like, okay, I can get up and go to work when I feel like it. You know,
Where you
or I
working?
don't like this job, so I'm not going.
Right, and that's totally fucking me.
Bitch,
But if
they
you
like
go to
that
the
in Trinidad.
I went to the nail salon, and the lady that does my nails, she don't have a day off.
Mhm.
She don't take the day off. I'm like, well, why? Like,
You're not tired?
word. I'm like, you're not tired, and that's just not the first person. Like, I know a lot of people that are not from here that they work 7 days a week.
Yeah, the same friends I say that work in the delis, they work long days. They don't, and sometimes they don't pay themselves. They don't get a real paycheck. You know, so
Right.
they'll just take money out or they're paid
So-
for whatever they need. But I think that we are just spoiled.
Yeah.
They come here
agree.
they come here from other places where they don't have the same opportunities, and they take advantage of what we offer, and we don't because we're just used to it. I feel
and we'll be like,
like.
oh, it'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I could do that next year.
Yeah, and it's
I'll start that program.
what's going to start put a
another
fire
time.
under our asses. Like, I know I've came here and I've seen my mother work 50 different jobs. I'm like,
Yep.
damn, you're not tired?
Yeah.
Go sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
You
I've
know?
seen her work one.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's because you were young. Okay, I have another thing. I think because she kind of what is the word? Not transitioned into like American state
By the time I was born.
mind frame.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the right word.
Where we get certain benefits or we get certain help, and it's like, oh, okay, thanks, I'm
and
good.
we can rely on that, and that's
That's
enough.
it. Yes.
That's not enough. Mama.
Instead of working hard and leaving something for your kids.
yeah,
I think that mentality, I just think is what we think and how we're thinking now. Like, I want to leave things for my kids. I think they're leaving things for
Was
their kids
survival.
was survival. Like,
Yeah.
I'm working all of these jobs so that you will be able to eat this week.
Yeah, it was
Or
a
I'm-
basic.
Right. It
Basic.
wasn't like, and they didn't have the, you know how when you and I have conversations, you're always like, damn, I wish that I had like this person to speak to on this specific subject so that they could educate me on that.
Yeah.
They don't have that.
That's
Like,
a
I feel
fact.
like when our parents were growing up, they didn't have those. It was whoever was in their social circle. That's
who
where
taught
they're
them.
right. That's where they were learning
I also
from.
think they came with their country's mindset. Like, you know, you come here as a woman, you don't come here thinking sometimes like, oh, I can go to school and be a doctor. You come here like, oh, I was at home cleaning and cooking, so I know I can come here and clean and cook and make money doing that. So you aspire to what you are comfortable, what you know.
Right.
So even though you are working hard, you are working harder than other people that are here just, you know, chilling, you're still only comfortable with what you know instead of exploring and educating yourself and
Honestly,
getting more.
that's only one type of person.
Yeah.
That's
do
just
you-
that's a certain personality.
Yeah.
I feel like it just fit her.
Yeah.
And another
Nah.
personality would be to strive for the most.
Okay.
So doing that, going to school, getting your doctorates, or doing something like that, or opening a business, or I don't know, getting your license for something, or
But
buying.
like, that's another thing. What is important to you? Because same friends that go in the store, they were told not to go to high school. You're not going to school. You're working in the store. What are you going to school for?
when you can own a business.
Yeah. So what do you think about that?
I mean,
different- it's
I
a
feel like a
different thought.
certain level of education needs to be had
Uh-huh.
before you can actually proceed onto
But
that.
what level is that? So you're learning what
I
you
think
need.
after high school, that's it.
Okay. What about
Exactly.
He was told not to go to high school.
Not to go to high school?
Yeah. He didn't go
Nah.
to high school. He worked.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And didn't go to any place. I can't agree with that
Why?
because I feel like high school does teach you
It's
things
still
that you need.
basic.
Yeah, that
Okay.
you need
So what
to
if
learn.
I told you he's a multimillionaire?
That's fucking amazing.
That's
but
amazing.
I still think that he
That's
should
amazing.
go to high
But I'm
school.
sure that they're exactly. I'm sure that
For
there are.
what though? That's what I'm asking. So
Just
what
for-
is the goal? What do
Just
you care
knowledge,
about?
just for
Because
knowledge.
you think his math skills aren't on point.
No.
I'm sure that there are certain
I'm not
things.
saying that his math skills are on
Speak-
point. I
they-
just
they speak.
prefer
Each
him
of them
to-
speak at least 2 different languages.
I
At
just
least no,
prefer-
I said say 3: English, Yemenese, or whatever language they speak, and Spanish.
I just don't want you to be limited to what you can learn to.
Because
for
because
what?
the streets,
I'm asking
not
for
the
what?
streets.
I'm not
Even if I
disagreeing.
was a millionaire
I'm not disagreeing.
right
I'm just
now,
saying for what?
even if I was,
Uh-huh.
I would still go. I love school. I'm just one of those people
I don't.
that love school.
Okay, but
And-
I don't.
oh, maybe
so
that's
for
why.
so for me, right?
I would
Say
still
say
go
the
back to
goal
school.
is money. The goal's money. Okay, we'll go to my
Maybe
child,
that's
right?
why.
So
My
let's
goal
say
is never
we'll go to
money.
my child, right? Or myself. We're both very bright people, right?
Mhm.
Does he need to go to school today to know what he knows?
No,
No.
no, he doesn't.
I've taught him this stuff before he went to middle school. He knew the middle school curriculum. That's just being honest. Right now, I feel like middle school is for socialization. Like he's going to have fun. So
Development skills.
yeah, but if the goal is money and he's already intelligent, he doesn't need to learn what's being taught in school because you were already taught that previously at home. What is he going to school for?
Because there are certain things that are in school that you can learn that you
Like what? Because you
For
know what?
exam-
I'm sick of a lot of college graduates and people with their
Saying-
masters with no jobs, broke,
right,
hungry.
right. And I can't disagree with you because I feel the same exact way you
Uh-huh,
feel.
uh-huh.
However, I feel like if I didn't go to high school, I would have never learned how to interact with people.
Right.
I would have never learned how to
Publicly speak.
I would have never learned how to publicly speak either. I wouldn't have learned how to do that. Also, I wouldn't have learned what
But okay, so working in the store, he speaks to people every day.
Yes, but it's repetitive things. It's not something that you have to now go do research. I wouldn't have
What
learned
about
research.
friends? What about friends?
I
I'm
wouldn't
not
have
pushing it. I'm
No.
not pushing.
I wouldn't have
high
learned
school.
anything about research if I didn't go to high school. To do a research paper and the work that
what's-
it takes into going into doing research, I wouldn't have learned that.
Research
I
for
learned
what?
that.
I'm just
I
asking.
mean, does he need
Research
to
in
write a persuasive
anything.
essay? I don't know.
No, he
I'm
doesn't, but you
sorry,
need to-
I'm sorry.
Okay,
in 2019,
No.
we have smartphones. I can just Google something and research it.
Yes,
so what are
you
we
can.
talking about?
Yes, you can. But
Maybe
if you
it's to
don't know
rely
how
that
to
intelligence
research
on
or you
yourself.
don't know
That's
the
a fact.
extent
You don't
of
need
doing
to go
a research,
to you don't need to go to school to say, oh damn, how do I get to such and such street?
yeah,
right.
but you're doing the
Google it.
basic, like the bare minimum.
What research
ta-
does an adult need to do that they
I'm
need to
talking
go to
about-
school to learn? I'm asking a real question. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I know.
I'm asking a real question. Like when we talk about math
Can
and
you-
stuff like
can
that,
you ask
right?
the question?
So when I go, what are you learning in school that you need for your everyday life? I'm talking about past middle school, after high school. So for me, I felt like, what am I learning certain things for? Are you going to go to the supermarket and use that math? Me? Yes, I do. I want to know what's the best deal I'm going to get. And I do that math very quickly in
Yeah.
my head because I learned it.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Nothing.
Social
Honestly,
skills.
I think well, yes, it is.
But you
social
can-
skills,
but you
but
have
I
friends.
think like
If
the
I
actual
have
subjects
friends.
in school, if you're not like doing biology, if you're not trying to do biology, if you're not trying to be a chemist,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not trying to be like I don't know, what's the people that do global history and shit like that?
a scientist.
Yeah, I don't know, shit like that.
Mhm.
Then I feel it's not for you. I feel honestly that America, USA's education is not based on its actual lifestyle. Like you're not teaching kids finance. You're not teaching them how to save. You're not teaching them how to do stocks. You're not
Agreed.
teaching them
I feel
how
like
to,
education in the United States is monetary. Like it's a business.
Yeah.
You're in school for me to get. You're in
They're
college
not
for
teaching
money.
them the right things that they need.
Why aren't you
for
teaching?
life.
Why aren't you teaching entrepreneurship
Why aren't you
in younger
teaching
grades
cooking? Why don't you teach us how to get
They
our
do have
license?
culinary schools.
that you have to pay for?
Right, it's extra.
In other schools,
Oh, I don't know.
I
I
know.
can't speak on it.
Out of New York, when
I had
I
a
was in
cooking
when I was in
class,
Virginia
but-
before,
Yeah.
we did have culinary arts, not culinary. We call it home ec,
yeah, home ec.
where you learned how to cook and stuff like that. But what if I am an aspiring chef and you're teaching me how to dissect a frog?
They also had something else when before our. First of all, I'm mad that they took out sex education because I never had that class, and I was fucked. But obviously, what am I saying? I lost
That
it.
you wish that there were programs that were in the school that have been taken out.
Yeah. I don't know what it's called. It was like back in the day, they would teach you how to like I don't know iron your
It was
clothes.
part of your home ec as well.
If that's part of home ec. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't
certain
have
like
that.
lifestyle necessities that you need to learn. Like
But they feel, I guess the education now feels like your home will take care of that.
Yeah,
like
but-
your parents will teach you how to iron. Your parents will teach you how to
there's no foundation.
wash
Sometimes
clothes or
there's no
whatever.
home.
But in different countries, school stops at a certain age. So it's kind of like when you get here, what's the point of even continuing any of that? But also, I feel like I agree with you, Manera, because there are a lot of things that my mom taught me at home that when I got to school, it was kind of like, but I know this already. So why am I here? Why am I doing this? And my mom used to always say to me, there are certain certain things that teachers get paid to do that can teach you that I don't know how to do. So you might as well go there and pick up whatever you can and continue learning.
Well, yeah, anything I learned in school, I did not learn from home. I could tell you that much.
I don't know. I have, my opinions on school. I feel like if you're going with a purpose, school,
Is for you.
is essential.
Yeah.
But don't go blind and you're just wasting your. Let's talk.
That's
about,
college.
I'm talking about higher education. That's what I was about to
That's
clarify. I'm talking about
college.
higher education. If you don't know what you're going for, I know some people are like, oh, just go. You'll figure it out once you get there. Not in the U.S. because it's a scam. Like, you're gonna go and you're still gonna have all those bills to pay
Yep.
and come home and working for who?
Yep.
For entrepreneur.
Yes. For someone who didn't go to school and just worked on themselves and their ideas and made that shit work. I mean, it just depends on what you're going for.
Yes.
You're not going to be a self-taught doctor.
Like,
Except for that fake kid.
Oh yeah, that's that nigga though.
yes, the kid that pretended to be a doctor and made all that money. But I definitely
nigga's in
feel
jail,
like
guys.
he's in jail.
They arrested
Yeah,
him. What the fuck?
Yeah, he got, because he did it again. Like, he didn't learn.
Oh my god. Well, if his ass probably went to school and had time out, he would have known that he shouldn't do that
Yeah.
shit again. But also, I feel like that. I agree with you, Manir. With college, it's kind of like you're going to college. I always call a college degree a piece of
Paper?
a piece
Because
of
it is.
paper, but a social. I don't know the word I'm trying to use right now.
That's a whole nother conversation that we
Yeah,
have to
it's
have
too
as
much.
well. Because
It's too
I've had
much.
that.
And it's like I went to I didn't finish college and I am making more money than somebody that has finished college.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, and I have other businesses that I'm aspiring to go through. So it's kind of like I don't feel like I need to go to college. College, I agree. High school, we're seeing different ways for that.
Well, that's something I think that we should speak about on a later episode so that we can elaborate. Because it kind of sounds like we're saying, drop out, niggas.
Right. And no,
not.
we're not.
It's just not for
A
everyone.
certain level of education that you should have before you proceed and be
If
an
you're in the
entrepreneur.
U.S. and you're a U.S. student, finish fucking high school.
If you're here, take advantage of what is given to you in this country. You are given education, you are given not necessarily, what is the word?
And if you don't like what they're teaching you, be an advocate and ask for different subjects. Offer them.
Necessity.
If you have different opinions.
Resources. What's the word? Whew, sorry.
Yeah, if you have different opinions, voice them.
Yes. And we're allowed to voice them.
Right.
Yeah.
Because of the country that we're in.
Yeah,
We have
run for
different
student body or
resources that
something.
that we're able to get. Use it. Take advantage of everything that we're given in this country.
Like when they use your friends. Like when
No, don't use your friends, my
Don't
nigga.
use me anymore.
Don't call
I'm fucking
me,
tired.
My phone is turned off.
on D&D.
But we are coming to a close. We do ask everyone for listening. And this
We
week,
actually thank everyone for
Right, you said
listening.
we asked them.
Thank y'all.
Thank
I'm
you.
hungry, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm
Thank
hungry.
you for listening, guys.
So our quote this week is, a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. So go do that shit.
Do the work.
Talk to you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.